Purnima Swamiji, Jai Gange. Purnima Sadhviji, Jai Gange. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha.
Purnima Pujya Swamiji, Purnima Pujya Sadhviji, and esteemed devotees. On this very special occasion of Guru Purnima, the brightest day of the year, where light overcomes darkness, we are ever so grateful to be in the presence of Pujya Swamiji. I know that all these devotees have traveled from all over the nation to be in your presence, Swamiji, and we are grateful that it's after 3 long years of being able to do this in your presence and physically. Thank you. I want to say that it's been an honor to be with all of you guys in this pristine location, performing yoga, silent walks, and doing the sound bath. So I hope that this continues on for the next year, and we see all of you back here. And Swamiji, traveling 24 hours to be here, thank you so much. We are all blessed. I'm going to hand it over. We're going to do the puja, but before that, Sadhviji will speak, but I want to take this moment to thank the numerous volunteers that have put this retreat together. It could not have been done without this wonderful team, and I know everyone knows who they are. Thank you.
And we'll also have the beautiful blessing of Pujya Swamiji's blessings before the puja as well. It's been so beautiful to spend the last few days together. On the one hand, it's been special because, it's been 3 years since we've been together, but not just due to random circumstances of not being able to come, but actually with the pandemic and really being able to finally physically come together, to gather together, to celebrate together, to have satsang together in person, to do aarti with all of you, to walk in nature. It's been so beautiful. And to spend these days really looking at how we can free ourselves from that darkness and really start to tap into that beautiful light in ourselves, because as I spoke about on the first day, the light that the Guru gives to us, the light that the Guru shines upon us, is the light of our true self, is the light of our divine self. And to have Pujya Swamiji travel quite literally across the world and to be here with us, you know, it's such a beautiful symbol because, of course, the moon. It's such a beautiful symbol, of course, because the moon travels across the world. The world is rotating, the moon is traveling. And finally on this day, we have the full moon of the Guru. Finally that fullness of the light is there. And it was just so divinely perfect that as the moon came right into our orbit right here in its fullness, Pujya Swamiji arrived, bringing that light and that fullness of the light. We've had such beautiful satsangs together, and this morning I want to really allow us all to bathe in Pujya Swamiji's wisdom and blessings. And so the only thing before that I want to share, I don't want to speak at length this morning, but the only thing I want to share is, for me on a personal level, what is a really powerful way of thinking about our light, especially with regard to this full moon that we're so blessed with today. Because when we see the moon in the night, we look up at this full moon and we say, oh my God, it's so beautiful, look, it's so full, it's so bright. And throughout history, long before we had compasses and GPSs and all of that, flashlights and headlights, people used the moon, especially the full moon, to really show them the path, to show them the way. And yet, on a scientific level, we know that the moon doesn't actually change shape. It's not that the moon becomes a sliver and then a quarter and then half, and finally the moon grows and grows and grows and grows and becomes full. The moon doesn't change shape. And the light of the moon doesn't actually change. The moon is a piece of rock. The moon is not generating, manufacturing light in itself. What makes the moon so incredibly special, and this is why for me, on a personal level, it's such a powerful, powerful inspiration and metaphor for life, and so much of what we've been talking about over these days of removing the darkness and coming into light, because that brightness of the moon shows us our path. Yes, it's beautiful and amazing, but it's also a light that really shows us the way. It's a light that guides people home. It's a light that inspires, that touches. And yet, the moon doesn't actually have to create any of that. All she has to do, what makes the moon so special, is her ability, unlike God knows how many random pieces of rock circling in the universe, what makes the moon so special is that she comes into this beautiful alignment between the sun and the earth. It's the light of the sun that we see in the full moon. And she just comes into this perfect alignment, such that when we don't actually see the sun because it's shining on the other part of the world, the moon reflects that light onto us. And I love that analogy, because when we think about our own light, if we think we have to actually manufacture it, generate it, well, it's stressful. It's a lot of pressure. Like, how am I going to create light in me when I'm still living in ignorance and fear and ego? And yes, I'll peel back the layers day by day, but nonetheless, we've still got this package deal of being human. And the moon reminds us, don't worry. You don't have to generate it. You don't have to manufacture it. It's not up to you. The light is there. And you are always full. Always full. However, if you want to really experience that fullness, the light of that fullness, and if you really want to be able to shine it upon others, to bring light to others, all you've got to do is come into alignment. All you've got to do is align yourself with that divine light, through which we see the wholeness that has always existed. You know, when we see a sliver of the moon, well, the whole moon is there. We just can't see it because she's come out of alignment. On the new moon, the Amavasya, well, the moon is there, but we can't see it because she's out of alignment. And in our lives, we are never anything but full. Whole, complete, divine. But we can't see it because we come out of alignment, pulled by the ego, the ignorance, these emotions, the habits, the patterns that we've been talking about for these days. They just pull us out of alignment. They cover that light of us so that we can't see how full we are. And they prevent us from being able to share that light with the world. And so, on this beautiful day, let us allow ourselves to come back into alignment. And what's so beautiful about that, just taking the symbol to another level, is it's all about a magnetic pull, right? I mean, the moon doesn't have a driver that's saying, oh, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. It's all about a magnetic pull, an energetic pull. And that is the energetic pull of the Guru that brings us back into alignment with the earth and the moon. It's gravity, it's just physics. But with us, we've got this beautiful pull, this energetic pull back into alignment. That magnetic pull of the Guru, that if we allow ourselves to be pulled by it, it brings us back into alignment, such that we are able to actually see and experience the fullness of ourself in light. And then we become able to share that light, to reflect that light upon others. So not only don't we have to generate the light, but we also don't even have to rack our brains figuring out how to get back into alignment. All we have to do is allow ourselves to be pulled by that energetic pull of the Guru. And it brings us back. So here we are, where Pujya Swamiji's traveled to be with us, to bring us back into that alignment, into that fullness, to really help us emerge as that whole, full light that we are. And it's such a blessing to request him to share that with us, to bless us, to guide us, to pull us back into that alignment.
Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garuda-dhwaja Mangalam Pundarikaksho Mangalayatano Hari Sarvamangalamangalye Shive Sarvarth Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Brahma Muraris Tripurantakari Bhumi Suto Buddhasya Gurusya Shukraha Shanirahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shantikara Bhavantu Sarve Graha Shantikara Bhavantu Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Mahe Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Atkhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Vyaptam Yena Characharam Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Shanti. Shanti. Respected Sadhviji, dear divine, beautiful souls, it's so amazing that on this special, auspicious occasion, festival of Guru Purnima, God has brought me here with you all. Everybody was asking the same question. The same day, you are leaving for America. What is that? Just drawing you all the way to America. I can say one thing only, is your devotion, is your Shraddha, your Vishwas has brought me here. I was supposed to come one day before the camp, but this happened that God kept me there for special reasons and I had to be there. But finally, I am with you all and with everyone today, all over the world, across the world, through this beautiful technology. And thanks to these technicians, divine technicians, that through them, because of them, today we will be together in a internet way and inner way also. And thank you for bridging this bridge, building this bridge for that entire world. This day is very, very special because our tradition has amazing, amazing rishis, acharyas. It's the galaxy of all those saints who time to time gave the amazing mantras for life, that how people can live peacefully, happily and harmoniously on this earth. And those mantras were given not for few but for all, because they are amazing mantras, they are universal mantras. I remember the whole tradition of Sanatana Dharma for thousands of years, from Maharishi Vedvyas to Shankaracharya and all the acharyas. And then after them also, till today, I bow my head to the whole tradition. परमार्थ परंपरा को प्रणाम और पूर्ण मानवता में जिसने भी जो दिया, ज्ञान दिया, उस सबको भी प्रणाम. And today is a very special day of Vedvyasi. Today is a birthday of Vedvyasi, because he is the one who brought all this beautifully together, the knowledge, the wisdom, the insights. And after that, the Shankaracharya also expanded, whether it's a Brahma Sutra or many other scriptures, for the whole humanity. Whatever you have today is all because of all those acharyas. And the way they have explained and given, that makes our life so divine, so beautiful, so blessed, and removes all the darkness Sadhviji was talking about. Three things are very important to understand, which all the time becomes the impediment or become the hindrance in our life. Number one is andhakar. Number two is ahankar. Number three is adhikar. Ahankar is arrogance. That is me, because of me, everything is happening. Why not me? I will not expand today. Everybody understands. The ego is such that everyone understands and have the darshan of that ego every minute in our life. Andhakar. Andhakar is not, which is only we see when the sun sets. and we see the darkness. हमारे भीतर भी, in between I will come in Hindi also because so many people are listening and this will be the message for them, for India also. अहंकार, अंधकार और अधिकार. अहंकार हम सबको मालूम है और हम सब उससे पीड़ित होते हैं, व्यथित होते हैं, परेशान रहते हैं. We all have experienced it and we are all affected by the ahankar, and the whole life is enveloped in such a way that our life becomes so much in pain and suffering because of this ahankar. The andhakar of ignorance, agyan, avidya, which Shankaracharya ji always reminds us, ahankar, one thing, but andhakar is second thing, which is very, very powerful. It dominates our whole life because of avidya, because of asat, because of arrogance. And ignorance is such, which is very powerful. But we don't even pay attention to that. Every day in our life, so much ignorance is there. And because of that ignorance and arrogance, we keep suffering. The third is adhikar, my rights. सब जगह जहाँ जाओ मेरे राइट्स क्या हों, मेरी ड्यूटीज़ क्या हैं, वो हम भूल जाते हैं. लेकिन मेरे अधिकार क्या हैं, वेदर इट्स इंडिविजुअल लाइफ or a family life or a institutional life or life anywhere. I have seen people always talk about my rights और हम भूल जाते हैं what about my duties. These scriptures given by these rishis, this knowledge given by this beautiful tradition brings us back to that wisdom, to that vidya, which removes all the avidya, which removes all the asat, which removes all that tamas, which is always around us. And who have given us this beautiful wisdom? To them we dedicate this day. We offer ourselves not only to a physical form of the Guru. Physical form is one thing, but when we bow our head to that knowledge which has been given by that Guru. तो गुरु कोई शरीर नहीं है, गुरु एक तत्व है. उस तत्व को हम प्रणाम करते हैं, उस तत्व को हम समर्पित होते हैं, उस तत्व को हम पूरा जीवन दे देते हैं. शरीर शरीर के धर्म पूरे करता है, लेकिन गुरु तत्व के पूरे करता है. शरीर शरीर की तरह बिहेव करेगा, लेकिन गुरु तत्व जो है, वो जो कनेक्शन है गुरु तत्व का, वो आपको जीवन में कहीं भी हो, वो आपको उन सबसे ऊपर उठाकर संसार के उस पथ पर ले जाता है जहाँ जीवन धन्य हो जाता है, जहाँ जीवन प्रकाश में हो जाता है. That's why in our scriptures, when the examples have been given in such a beautiful way, that what happened in the past and how it started. The mantras we chant every day, Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, where this mantra has come from? Goddess Parvati herself asked Lord Shiva the glory of the Guru, the Mahatamya of the Guru Tattva. Then Bhagavan Shiva gives in such a beautiful way, and he explains, Parvati, Guru is not only a physical body. Guru is a tattva. Guru is that Gyan. And that Guru is Brahma. Gurur Brahma. Gurur Vishnu. Gurur Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Gurur Brahma. Why Guru Brahma? Brahma has created this world. We have a trinity of the gods. God is one. God is not many. God is one. Forms are many. Names are many. But the God is one. But to run this beautiful show, Sa Akalpayat. Sa Akalpayat. Sa Akalpayat means that divine, supreme Brahma, supreme reality. Akalpayat. Just thought of it and creation happened. With one thought, first thing is to show that how thought is powerful. Is that powerful? Sa Akalpayat. भगवान ने सोचा और सृष्टि हो गई. ऐसा हमारे यहाँ होता है कि नहीं होता? हम भी तो सोचते हैं और वैसे ही होता है. हम जो जो सोचते हैं, जब जब सोचते हैं, जैसे जैसे सोचते हैं, वैसे वैसे होने लगता है. Thought is that powerful. So first thing is the rishis has, even Swami Vivekananda ji always used to say, अपनी सोच को सही करो. सोच सही तो सब सही. सोच प्रदूषित तो सब प्रदूषित. If the thought is contaminated, thought is not pure, nothing will be pure. तो thought को ठीक करें, अपने विचारों को ठीक करें, अपने विचारों को शुद्ध करें. तो सा अकल्पयत, तो पहला कि प्रभु ने संकल्प किया और सृष्टि हो गई. He thought of it and creation happened. And second, in that creation, to run that creation, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma and Brahma are two different things. Brahma is the supreme reality, is Nirakar. When that Nirakar comes as a Ishvara to serve and to take care of everything in Sagun Roop, this creation is a Sagun Roop of that. It's with the form. One is without the form. It's called Nirakar. And another is Sakar. Sakar Roop. But he is the same. In Nirakar and Sakar, it's not two, it's one. To have this creation, then there are three things. Brahma is the creator. Vishnu, who is taking care of this beautiful world, and the Shiva is the master who is not destroying the world. Sometimes we think he's a destroyer, generator, operator, and destroyer. When we say God, God, people explain this generator, operator, and destroyer. God never destroys. He gives a new form. Suppose if you are 100 years old and if you keep continuing it for thousands of years, you will say, God, please take me away from here. Nobody wants to live. God gives you a new body, gives a new form. Look at the leaves. How the leaves in every fall they just come down, and then again you see them in the spring blooming, coming up out in a new form. भगवान हमको पुराने शरीर को ले लेते हैं और नया शरीर देते हैं. तो नष्ट नहीं करते. सृष्टि में कुछ भी नष्ट नहीं होता. सब नए रूप में आता है, एक नया रूप धारण करता है. तो जो हमें जन्म देता है, जो हमारी पालना करता है, जो हमारे जीवन को फिर वापस अपने पास लेकर फिर उसे नया आशीर्वाद देकर फिर सृष्टि में भेजता है, वो ईश्वर, वही गुरु के रूप में ब्रह्मा, विष्णु और महेश, अर्थात जो हमारे जीवन में एक नया जन्म देता है, हमें विचार देता है। विचार ही हमें जन्म देते हैं, नया जन्म देते हैं। विचार बदलते हैं, मेरा नया जन्म होता है। तो गुरु पूर्णिमा का दिन केवल व्यास जी का जन्म नहीं, इट्स नॉट द ओनली बर्थडे ऑफ भगवान वेद व्यास, it is our birthday also. We become new. We are also newly born today. Every Guru Purnima we dedicate ourselves, all of our old, we give it to the Guru. We should have a Swaha ceremony every year after the Guru Purnima. Whatever is old is Swaha. And when all is Swaha, you become new. When you go back from this retreat, you go as a new person, as a new you, and then start with a new way. And you will see in your relationships, in your office, in your workplace, wherever you are, if you go as a new you, fully charged, when battery is full, you can have a very clear conversation. And when battery is low, you can see that hello, hello, you keep doing hello, hello, I think my signal is down or my battery is down. Same thing in our life also. When battery is down, you feel low and you feel less. And whenever you feel low and less, you will see, you will face miseries, not from outside, from your own heart, from your own mind. Because our clarity is lost. Our vision becomes clouded. That's why you need this charging. With Guru connection, with that bhav, with that tattva, with that powerhouse, your battery is charged, and you find that clarity. उस क्लैरिटी से पूरा जीवन कहीं भी ठोकर नहीं खाता है। कहीं ठोकर लगती भी है तो वो ठाकुर की याद दिलाती है। ठोकर लगती है कभी कभी जब हम भटकते हैं, लेकिन फिर वापस वो ठोकर हमें ठाकुर की ओर ले आती है, प्रभु की ओर ले आती है। तो पहली बात, गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। देन is taken from all that sakar form to निराकार form, साक्षात परब्रह्म। और वही सृष्टि को जो चलाता है, जो बनाता है, जो ऑपरेट कर रहा है, उसके ऊपर आगे जाकर फिर वही जहाँ से सृष्टि हुई साक्षात परब्रह्म, वही परब्रह्म फिर देखिए साकार से निराकार की ओर आ गए। वो सब एक है और उसी तत्व को तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः, उस तत्व को मैं नमस्कार करता हूँ, उस तत्व को हम नमस्कार करते हैं। तो मेरे साथ बोलेंगे एक बार, ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जिसने ये पूरा विश्व बनाया और पूरे विश्व में जो व्याप्त है, उस परम तत्व को हम नमस्कार करते हैं। ये भगवान शिव जी ने पार्वती जी को बताया। दिस नॉलेज, दिस विजडम वाज शेयर्ड बाय लॉर्ड शिवा टू गॉडेस पार्वती। इसका अर्थ ये है, ये सामान्य मंत्र नहीं है, दे आर नॉट ऑर्डिनरी मंत्र, शेयर्ड बाय द शिवा। जब जब भी हम मंत्र का जप करें, ये ध्यान रख के करें कि ये प्रभु ने दिया और प्रभु के दिए मंत्र को हम जप कर रहे हैं। फिर हम उस मंत्र के द्वारा हम उस पूरी सृष्टि से जुड़े, उस सृष्टि के क्रिएटर से जुड़े और क्रिएशन से भी जुड़े, और वही डिविनिटी हम सब में देखें। एक बात। दूसरी बात, शंकराचार्य जी जब इस धरती पर आए, when he came on this earth, some almost 2500 years ago, and once he was teaching his disciples on the banks of the Ganga in the Himalayas, Brahma Sutra. He was teaching the Brahma Sutra to his disciples, and after the class, one holy man comes and sits down in his feet and starts asking many questions. And the way that whole conversation took place, all the Shishyas also understood he is not some ordinary person. And he was asked, and he came as Ved Vyas ji. वेद व्यास जी के रूप में वे वहाँ पर आए, और उन्हें जो प्रश्न किए, जो समाधान दिए, तब उनको पता लगा, ओ यही वेद व्यास जी हैं। भगवान शंकराचार्य जी को भगवान वेद व्यास ने उस दिव्य धरती पर दर्शन दिया। वेद व्यास जी appeared in front of him, had a great discussion, and told Lord Shiva, this wisdom is given by the acharyas, by the sages. Take this message to the world. And not only that, he gave this blessing, but at the same time he said, you will live for 16 more years. भगवान शंकराचार्य को 16 साल का आशीर्वाद दिया कि भगवान शंकराचार्य left his body when he was 32. At the age of 8, he left everything and achieved everything. Came all the way from Kaladi, means Kedaf, to South India, Kerala, to Kedarnath. Just imagine in those days, you have come just few hundred miles away, few thousand miles away. I just came from India, but imagine that time. Now we have flights, 16 hours, you are in New York, few hours, you take a connection, you are via to Louisville, and then you are here. But in those days, there were no means of transportation, no means of communication, and Shankaracharya traveled all the way to Kedarnath and did his sadhana, gave this beautiful knowledge. And same Vyasji, being in Vyas Gufa in Badrinath, on the banks of the Saraswati river, those places also, when you go there, are fully charged. Samadhi lag jati, you have become in trance. उन्होंने ये जो दिव्य ज्ञान दिया, दिव्य विद्या दी, और शंकराचार्य, because of those 16 years, he traveled from all those 4 mathas, plus his 4 shishyas, the entire parampara. Today in India, wherever the ashramas are, whole parampara is remembered and offer the obeisance by all. तो मैं आज इतना ही कहूँगा कि हम सब ने आज जो गुरु पूर्णिमा मनाई, केवल ये नहीं कि मैं आया, मुझे फूल अर्पित किए, ये जितने भी फूल अर्पित किए, whatever the flowers you have given, are going to do puja now, it is all goes back to them, because it's all coming from them it goes back to them. You are not even connecting to me, you are connecting to them. You are connecting yourself to that entire tradition, to that wisdom, to that knowledge. And then Guru Darshan does not mean that have the Guru Darshan, Guru Purnima is done. Take that darshan in your own life and to your family's life. Those sanskaras, those values, that culture must be practiced in our daily life. Then is the real benefit of the Guru Purnima. Guru का दर्शन, इसका मतलब है हर शिष्य, हर व्यक्ति अपने जीवन में उसको धारण करे, वही सच्चा गुरु दर्शन है और वही गुरु पूर्णिमा है. 4 things of this year mantra. Take for one whole year. Number 1 is seva. Number 2 is smaran. Number 3 is satsang. And number 4 is samarpan. 4 mantras of this year to practice. Number 1 seva. Number 2 smaran. Number 3 satsang. And number 4 samarpan. Seva, when I see seva, I see so many examples in our tradition. But Hanumanji, I take Hanumanji in such a beautiful way that the way Hanumanji has dedicated his life, no ego, without him is the entire story Sadhviji keeps sharing many times about Hanumanji and about the Leelas, what he has done, how everything happened, how he took that mountain all the way from the Himalayas, from Uttarakhand, and took to Lanka to save Lakshmana's life. सब कुछ, ये सारा जो भी लीला है, उन सब के बीच में एक बात दर्शन देखने का है. In doing all that seva, never ever he felt it's me who is doing it. So from his life, सेवा करें, सेवा हमारी भक्ति बने, सेवा हमारी शक्ति बने. लेकिन कैसे बनेगी? जब हम हनुमान जी की तरह समर्पित भाव से, कि मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, भगवान जी की शक्ति करा रही है, इस भाव से सेवा करें. मंदिर में मैं इसके ऊपर विशेष रूप से बोलूँगा, क्योंकि समय की मर्यादा मैं चाहता हूँ आज सबको जाना है यहाँ से. तो यही मंत्र को याद रखें कि सेवा करें हनुमान जी की तरह. राम काज कीने बिना मोहि कहाँ विश्राम. कि प्रभु की सेवा, हर काम अपने घर में भी जब आप करते हैं तो ये मत समझें कि मैं घर का काम कर रही हूँ, घर के चक्कर पूरे कर रहे हैं, बल्कि ये समझे ये भी प्रभु की सेवा है. प्रभु ने मुझे एक ड्यूटी दी है. God has given me this duty to fulfill. God has a purpose to bring me in this life. If He has brought you in this life, it means you have a duty of His this life. तो कैसे उस ड्यूटी को पूरी करें? हनुमान जी की तरह पूर्ण समर्पित भाव से हनुमान जी की तरह करें. दूसरी बात, मैं देखता हूँ यहाँ भी काफ़ी सारे लोग हैं. अभी विक्रम भाई मुझे बोल रहे थे, मैंने सब छोड़ दिया, मैं तो सोच रहा पूरी सेवा करूँ. रेखा जी चली आती है पूरे 3-3, 4-4, 6-6 महीने छोड़ के. हमारी कृपाली बैठी हुई है, 1-1 महीना अमेरिका छोड़ के 2-2 बार चली आती है. 3-3 बार हो जाता है इंडिया में आके सेवा करना. साध्वी जी बैठी है, पूरी लाइफ ही छोड़ दी सेवा के लिए, दूसरों के लिए, समाज के लिए. ये ध्यान रखें कि मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सेवा कैसे कर सकता हूँ, किस तरह से हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सेवा कर सकते हैं. भागवत में 2 तरह की, कई तरह की सेवाएं हैं, लेकिन एक है वित्तजा सेवा, एक है तनुजा सेवा. एक हम तन से कैसे समर्पित हों, एक वित्तजा सेवा, मतलब वित्त माने धन, धन को समर्पित करके. एक है तन को समर्पित, एक है मन को समर्पित, एक है धन को समर्पित, एक है पूरा का पूरा स्वयं को ही समर्पित कर देना हनुमान जी की तरह. ये सारी सेवाएं हैं. अपने को छांट लेना है कि हम किस किस सेवा को पूर्ण करें. जैसे अभी मैं भारत से निकला तो हम लोगों ने सोचा इस बार कौन सी सेवा करें। हमने कहा पर्यावरण की सेवा करें। वी वर्शिप द क्रिएटर बट हाउ टू टेक केयर ऑफ द क्रिएशन। तो वी डिसाइडेड दिस ईयर बिकॉज 70th बर्थडे was celebrated. So we decided that 70,000 Rudraksha trees must be planted. Not in one place, in many locations. Then the Honorable Chief Minister of the state, we discussed, they said, why not? India is celebrating 75th independence, year of independence, so why not? We can have a 70, 75 locations. I said, done. Now we are taking for 75 in 1,000 location. In one part, other 1,000. So what is that? How we can make this whole planet green planet, as a green planet. This is one seva. It is a Paryavaran seva. So many types of seva are there. Second, when the Honorable, because of her also I became late, Honorable Chief Minister told me that she is coming, she is becoming new president, so why not you also be there? I said, okay, I will be there. Then idea came to me. Just mere meeting is not enough. I should have an idea for her also. Then I invited her. On the 11th of October, there is an International Girls' Day. So I told her, why not we can celebrate here on the banks of Ganga, International Girls' Day as a Seva Day. And the handicapped girls in Uttarakhand, number is not a problem, as many. We can bring them here and we can give them prosthetic limbs, whether it's a hand, whether it's a feet, legs or whatever. There's a new technology has come up, which is beautiful technology in India they has developed, and we said all those girls will give them those limbs, and Uttarakhand becomes a Divyang free, handicap free Uttarakhand, because they will all have those limbs. They can walk, they can run, they can do their daily activities. So any seva you take, and that seva should be as sadhana of your that year. Number one. Number two, smaran. Smaran is remembrance of the divine. Japat siddhir, japat siddhir, japat siddhir na sanshaya. जप करो, जप करो, जप करो, जप करने से सब मिल जाएगा, इसमें कोई संशय नहीं है. ये भी शास्त्रों में इतना सुंदर ढंग से कहा है कि जितना जप हो सके, चलते फिरते उठते बैठते जप करो. हम जब मिलते हैं तो क्या करते हैं? गप करते हैं. नहीं तो गप नहीं करें, जप करें. whenever you meet to each other, rather than talking to each other, gossiping about others, do japa. उससे बड़ा फर्क पड़ेगा आपके जीवन में. तो जप करें, जप से सिद्धि मिलेगी. सिद्धि क्या है? सबसे बड़ी सिद्धि है जीवन की प्रसन्नता, कि मैं मस्त रहूं. नहीं तो सब तो सेट है लेकिन अपने अपसेट है. क्यों है? क्योंकि बाहर 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 बाहर, अंदर कैसे मुड़े, अंतर्मुख कैसे हो, उसके लिए जप करें. और जिन्होंने जप किया उनकी शक्ति का सारा बाल्मीक भय ब्रह्म समाना, उन सब का हमारे शास्त्रों में वर्णन किया है. मैं आज इतना ही कहूँगा कि अपने को एक तो सत्सेवा करें, दूसरा स्मरण करें. स्मरण इसलिए करें, whenever you are on the path of seva, I have seen people after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, sometimes they say, oh it's enough, now I have to do something on my own. टूट जाते हैं, थक जाते हैं, वापस चले जाते हैं. सेवा is not to make you tired, सेवा is to make you fresh. And why this happens? Because you are not connected to the powerhouse. Battery becomes depleted, and when battery is depleted, you feel tired, you feel broken, you feel just enough, मुझे वापस जाना है. इसलिए वापस धरती से जाना है या वापस सेवा से जाना है, ये तभी होता है जब हमारी बैटरी इज डिप्लीटेड। तो रिचार्ज योर बैटरीज, यू नीड स्मरण, यू नीड दैट पावर हाउस। वहाँ कनेक्ट करें मंत्र के द्वारा, बिकॉज मननाथ त्रायती मंत्र, मननाथ त्रायती मंत्र विच प्रोटेक्ट्स यू फ्रॉम द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ दिस वेवरिंग माइंड, which connects you back to yourself, which connects you to the divine, and you feel fresh all the time, then you keep doing seva. Otherwise, when I see the life of the saint, the life of Shankaracharya, Swami Vivekananda, and others, and our own life also, never feels, people ask you, don't you feel tired? Why? Tired? Why? Every time you are fresh, every time you are charged, because of that remembrance, because of that mantra, वो एनर्जी आपको साथ रखती है, कभी थकने नहीं देती है। तीसरा है सत्संग। एवरी डे सत का संग करें, संत का संग करें, स्वाध्याय करें, भीतर उतरे, साइलेंस में, मौन में उतरे। और चौथा है समर्पण। जो भी आप करें, वट एवर यू डू, थ्रू सेवा, थ्रू स्मरण एंड थ्रू सत्संग, all of that just dedicate to the divine. Every evening we have a beautiful mantra. If you know it, it's great. If you don't know it, learn it. And today let us chant that mantra together with the correct pronunciation, and you can have this mantra every evening before you sleep. That will become a very powerful mantra for you, which will not only will make you worry free, tension free, you will have a wonderful sleep also. And through that mantra, before you sleep, you offer everything to the divine, become a new you, and with the new slate, with a new clean slate, and go to sleep with a new balance sheet even. It's all of the balance sheet of the day is given to through that mantra to the divine. The mantra is, I will speak and then you all can repeat it. Om Kayena Vacha मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिस्वभावात् करोमि यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। इस मंत्र को रोज करके, इसका अर्थ है कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा, हे प्रभु मेरे शरीर से, काया माने माय बॉडी, मेरा शरीर, मेरे शरीर से, मेरी वाणी से, वाचा वाणी, वाक वाणी, और मेरे मन से, मेरी इंद्रियों से जितने भी कर्म हुए हैं, वो सारे कर्म हम कई तरह से करते हैं, कम हम अपने शरीर से करते हैं, बोल के करते हैं, अपने मन से, किसी को पता नहीं लगता है लेकिन मन से बहुत कुछ करते हैं, और फिर मेरी इंद्रियों से करते हैं। बोले जो भी करते हैं सब का सारा कर्म कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिय बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिर स्वभावात्, मेरी बुद्धि से जो कुछ भी बन पड़ता है, मेरे स्वयं से जो कुछ बन पड़ता है, हे प्रभु मैं आपको अर्पित करता हूँ, करती हूँ। और फिर मेरे जो विचार हैं और दूसरा मेरे कर्मों का जो फल है वो सब भी एक तो तब मेरे कर्म, फिर होता है मेरे विचार, और उसका जो फल है उस सारे के सारे को प्रभु मैं आपको समर्पित करता हूँ, करती हूँ। इस भाव से जब आप मंत्र का जप करते करते सो जाते हैं, आप पक्का मानिए आपका जो सवेरा होगा, जो भी आप सोते सोते करते हैं, सवेरे उठते ही अगर आप राम राम या कृष्ण कृष्ण या अपना गुरु मंत्र करते करते सोते हैं, सवेरे उठेंगे, उठते ही सबसे पहले वही आएगा। नहीं तो सवेरे अगर रात को सोते सोते टीवी देखते देखते सो गए, सवेरे भी वही विचार आएंगे। इसलिए सोने से पहले अपने इस मंत्र को करते हुए आप विश्राम करें, और उठने के बाद फिर वापस थोड़ी देर के लिए बैठ जाएं, उस मंत्र को जपें, और मंत्र को जपने के बाद अपने दिन को शुरू करें। आप देखेंगे आपका मंत्र जीवन का मंत्र बनेगा। आपका दिन भी, आपका दिल भी और आपका जीवन भी सभी ठाकुर को समर्पित होकर आपके जीवन की एक नई सृष्टि करेंगे। और उस नई सृष्टि के साथ जब आप आगे बढ़ेंगे, आप अपने लिए भी, समाज के लिए भी, राष्ट्र के लिए भी, विश्व के लिए भी उपयोगी बनेंगे, सहयोगी बनेंगे, और इसी जीवन में आप योगी बनेंगे। इस भाव से आप लोग अपने जीवन को आगे बढ़ाएं, तो मैं समझता हूँ हमारा हर दिन गुरु पूर्णिमा हो जाएगा, हर दिन गुरु पूजा हो जाएगा, हर दिन, केवल एक दिन नहीं। इसीलिए सारे महोत्सव हैं, ताकि याद करते करते हम अपने जीवन को दिव्य बनाएं, पवित्र बनाएं। इसी भाव के साथ आइए पुनः उस गुरु परंपरा को प्रणाम करते हुए, उन पवित्र दिव्य आत्माओं को, अपनी संस्कृति को प्रणाम करते हुए, उन संस्कृति के देने वाले उन ऋषियों को प्रणाम करते हुए अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अब क्या है?
पूजा टाइम, पूजा। Because it's already 12. It's already 12. Just a very quick thing as I am about to offer the Puja to Pujya Swamiji. Due to lingering presence of the pandemic, we are unfortunately not able to have everyone come forward. But don't think that I'm doing it and you're not. realize that we're all doing it together, and that we're just in this moment using these particular fingers and this particular hand that happens very coincidentally to be attached to this particular body. But it's not different or separate from you. So as we together do this puja, really realize that we collectively, utilizing a particular hand attached to a particular body, just like we use any kind of tool or instrument, together we are offering this puja to Pujya Swamiji. And by the way, that's not, of course, only for all of us sitting here. This is true for all of us joining, as Pujya Swamiji mentioned, from all over the world. Wherever you are joining us, just know that your hand, your heart is absolutely with us as we do this beautiful, beautiful puja for Pujya Swamiji.
गुरुदेव कहो सब जय गुरुदेव कहो बहती प्यार की धारा बहती प्यार की धारा मिलकर साथ बहो जय गुरुदेव कहो गुरु है रूप प्रभु का गुरु प्रभु का विस्तार गुरु पर ध्यान लगाओ गुरु पर ध्यान लगाओ गुरु ममता सेवा है, गुरु करुणा विस्तार, गुरु के पथ पर चल कर, गुरु के पथ पर चल कर बुझ जाती हर प्यास। ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, गुरु क्या ज्ञान असीमित, गुरु की कृपा अपार, गुरु की करुणा हो तो, गुरु की करुणा हो तो हो जाए उद्धार। ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, जय गुरुदेव कहो, सब जय गुरुदेव कहो। बहती प्यार की धारा, बहती प्यार की धारा, मिलकर साथ बहो। ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, ऐसे गुरु को पाकर धन्य हुए सब लोग। जगत कुटुंब बना है, जगत कुटुंब बना है, ये अद्भुत संयोग। ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, सब जय गुरुदेव कहो। बहती प्यार की धारा, बहती प्यार की धारा, मिलकर साथ बहो। ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, गुरु आनंद अभय है, गुरु सब उपकार, जीवन के अंधार पर, जीवन के अंधारों धरता है हर्ष। ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो, ओम जय गुरुदेव कहो।
बचाओ जल्द डूबी जा रही नाव दौड़ो अब बचाओ डूबी जा रही आप भी यदि छोड़ देंगे फिर कहाँ जाऊंगा मैं आप भी यदि छोड़ देंगे फिर कहाँ जाऊंगा मैं जन्म दुख से नाव कैसे पार कर पाऊंगा मैं जन्म दुख से नाव कैसे पार कर पाऊंगा मैं सब जगह मंजुल भटक कर ली शरण प्रभु आपकी सब जगह मैंने भटक कर ली शरण प्रभु आपकी सब जगह मैंने भटक कर ली शरण अब आपकी सब जगह मैंने भटक कर ली शरण अब आपकी पार करना या न करना दोनों मर्जी आपकी पार करना या न करना दोनों मर्जी आपकी मेरे गुरुदेव करुणा सिंधु करुणा कीजिए मेरे गुरुदेव करुणा सिंधु करुणा कीजिए अधम आधीन शरण अब शरण में लीजिए अधम आधीन शरण अब शरण में लीजिए बोलिए श्री सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। नासा फूल हूँ मैं चरणों की धूल हूँ मैं नन्हा सा फूल हूँ मैं चरणों की धूल हूँ मैं आया हूँ मैं तो तेरे द्वार गुरु जी मेरी पूजा करो स्वीकार गुरु जी मेरी पूजा करो स्वीकार गुरु जी मेरी पूजा करो स्वीकार गुरु जी मेरी पूजा करो कथा सा फूल हूँ मैं, चरणों की धूल हूँ मैं। आया हूँ मैं तो तेरे द्वार, गुरु जी मेरी पूजा करो स्वीकार। प्रभु जी मेरी पूजा करो स्वीकार।
Our very, very sweet family here at the Dale Hollow Retreat Center have very lovingly baked a surprise cake for Pujya Swamiji's 70th birthday. Let us bring it here, get his blessings, and then in the special sweetness of the day where we get blessings that sweeten every breath and every moment of our life, we can also have the sweetness of a birthday cake. It's a beautiful way to really draw the retreat to a close, where we have these extraordinary teachings and blessings and experiences and openings and awarenesses that ripple through us and transform us. And then we have these very just sweet moments that we remember as memories, and it was very sweet that they did this. So we'll end with the sweet birthday cake, and lastly, just really deep gratitude to Rekha Ben, Atulbai, Madhuji, their entire team who have done so much organizing and all of the seva that's been done throughout these days that I don't even know, because I show up and it's all been just done so perfectly and so beautifully. And of course our wonderful tech team bringing this to the world from here, from this lake, our beautiful Dr. Krupali and Michaela and all of their wonderful tech assistants in allowing people all over the world to share this Guru Purnima retreat. So lots and lots and lots of gratitude and full hearts and sweet mouths. So we're gonna sing. Okay, so I'll let Rekha ji guide us through the birthday celebration as well.
In the ashram, we sing Sanskrit, Sudinam, Janmadinam Tav. I'll sing, and then you all can follow that. Sudinam, Janmadinam Tav, Bhavatu Mangalam, Janmadinam Tav. 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 And now we will sing just few lines in the way we celebrate here. बार बार दिन एक आए, बार बार दिन एक आए, तुम जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Sadhviji, happy birthday to you.
Sometimes this thought comes to me, and just I want to share with you that these many flowers we bring. Next time we can bring only one flower, everybody can touch it. And because a lot of money, especially here in America, one flower costs maybe $3 to $5. I don't know how much. $3 maybe, yeah. And I was just talking about this girls who have lost their limbs because of many reasons. And it doesn't cost much, $60 to $70, maybe $60, just for one girl to walk on the road with dignity because of their prosthetic limb. And we should spend these kind of money for those reasons rather than for these flowers. Just one flower, I will be very happy. It's traditionally saved. Yes, it's a tradition that we should offer flowers. But we don't have to offer 300 flowers. And just one flower is there, everybody can touch it. And with the bhav you can bring, it will make me very happy. And save that money and save those girls where we can give them a new life. And that is the way we should celebrate our Guru Purnimas, our festivals, our celebrations, whatever the celebration we celebrate. Just how much we can help through those celebrations. That is a real celebration of life. This will make me very happy, and this will make God also happy and bring new light and new life to those girls' life also. Thank you.
Swamiji, क्षमा चाहते हैं हम लोग. We tried really hard not to do that. Last year also you said it. So we cut down on hearts. Give you only one heart. Next time we'll cut down on flowers too.
Next year should be one flower. You have brought that much. You have done great progress. But it will make me really happy. Just one flower. Tradition is saved, and at the same time, our seva is also performed.
This and we'll do that as well.
But still, yeah, I think it's better. No frills. No fool, no frills.
From our
The
part,
छोटे simple life.
yeah, from our part, to make it up for loss of these, we spend this money on flowers. We will support that cause.
Exactly.
We'll do it in October.
Look at our Raman Bhai. Every day of his life, he must be 90, he crossed 90 even. And still he goes to the hospital. Why he is going to the hospital? I asked once. He said, "Kya fark padta hai, whatever I'm earning, I can do seva with that money." This is really amazing thought, Raman Bhai. Proud of you. That even today goes to the hospital and with this bhav, ki every breath, every moment of his life should be in seva. और ये बहुत अच्छा thought है. I'm very proud of you and very proud of all of you. Let us have this kind of seva in our lives. कि your time, your talent, your technology, your tenacity, all is offered to the service of humanity. And that is real puja to me. Thank you. Where is Inder? There is another angel. Huh?
You'll see him tonight.
Huh?
You'll see him tonight.
Tonight, okay. बिल्कुल उसका भी जीवन ऐसा ही है. और देखो अभी भी काम कर रहे हैं. क्यों कर रहे हैं? इसलिए किसी को कुछ करेंगे, उससे फायदा होगा लोगों का. ये जो लाइफ है, इसलिए मैंने विक्रम को भी कहा. विक्रम ने सब करके बोले आ गए. मैंने कहा इससे तो अच्छा है कि सेवा करो कमाओ और सेवा करो. In our script is said, earn money with 100 hands, but share that money with thousands of hands. सहस्र हस्तेन शत हस्तेन समाहर शस्त्र हस्तेन संकिरा. 100 हाथों से कमाओ और 1000 हाथों से बांटो. सुजल, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. खूब काम करो ऐसे बिल्कुल सारे मिलके, और इस तरह से करेंगे तो that will make me really happy and you all will be blessed. Even our small प्रिया, निधि, कार्तिक अभी शुरू किया है जॉब को. अपनी अनार जितने भी अपने काम जितने भी हैं, बच्चों को ये संस्कार दो. मैं कपाली को देखता हूँ या अपने बच्चों को देखता हूँ, जब बड़ी प्रसन्नता होती है कि रात दिन काम करना फिर उसको सेवा में लगा देना, और ये सेवा का भाव सबके अंदर आए. Bring that भाव to your children's life also. That will make them real people of tomorrow, real children of tomorrow, and that's what the way our world should go. ठीक है? Wonderful, my dear. God bless you.
झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे. राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे. राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे. झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. झोपड़ी के भाग आज राम आएंगे. राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाऊंगी. मैं मनाऊंगी, दिया सजा के दिवाली मैं मनाऊंगी. हो जन्मों के पाप आज कट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. उनके भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे. ओ राम आएंगे, ओ राम आएंगे. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते. पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते.
Guru गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्याप्य सर्वं यत्किञ्चित्